One thing I'm doing right now is I'm cruising along pretty quick, say at that 1.5 to almost 2 miles an hour, but I'm just trying to cover water. I'm bouncing on the inside weed edge, you know, that's up in there in that 5 to 10 foot of water range, but also sliding out a little bit deeper. There seems to be some brush out in that, you know, 15 to 25, 30 foot range, but I've been really using side imaging to tell me what's inside or outside. But at the end of the day, the active target and forward facing sonar is really helping me hone in on where exactly those fish are and how many are around. Because right now I just haven't been seeing a lot, but the ones I've seen have kind of been in that middle range. They haven't been up on the weeds and they haven't been out on the brush. They're kind of just cruising those flats. And so immediately I realized that the finisher was a little too fast of a bait. They just didn't want to keep up with it. They seem kind of slow and lethargic, the fish that I've casted at so far. And that's one thing I really love making adjustments with active target is the baits that I'm using. Immediately I seen the response I got from the first few fish, and I just, you know, changed it to a technique that I could fish even slower. And that would be the jig head in this drip minnow that I'm using today. And so, but also in that same option, I love to have a few different weighting options for jig heads. Say if I'm fishing in 10 feet of water versus 30, I'm gonna have a little bit bigger jig head. And to me, an 1/8 ounce does a great job, especially I can slow that down, but I'm kind of limited to that maybe 15 foot range with that 1/8 ounce. So a lot of times I have up to that 1/4 ounce to even 3/8 ounce if I'm maybe 30 feet or deeper. So at the end of the day, I love using forward facing sonar for not only finding the fish, but really making a quick adjustment based off the mood that I'm seeing on there.